Man, I cannot express how good it feels to be back. I have been dying to get back behind the microphone, playing some more Minecraft. Well, I've been playing a lot of Minecraft in the last few years, but I haven't been recording it, so I'm excited to be back. Yeah, behind the microphone, editing this all, posting some content and stuff. I'm excited to be with you guys all again. And I've got really big plans for this world. I'm super excited about it. I've got a lot of things mapped up. I've been plotting and planning for the last months and months. It's been way too long. I've just been so um, busy with life, right? I'm in college and school and stuff, and obviously that takes a lot of your time, a lot of your money, etc. But we're gonna make it work. So here we are. I guess first thing with the world, pretty cool. Spawn in a mangrove biome. I've never actually really been to one of these before, so that's a pretty rare occurrence, I would think. Except for getting down, it's perfect to be a bit of a challenge. There's some water there. um, a few things that I want to do for this episode. First thing is basically find a village, right? That's kind of step number one. It's always helpful to find a village, so if we can do that, that would be awesome. And get some more resources there. I also want to set up a pretty decent villager trading farm because we're going to need a lot of masons, the ones that sell bricks and stuff, because I'm going to need a lot of bricks. With that being said, for this kind of short season, I wanted to give just kind of some expectations on that. But while we do that, rather than just having you watch me as I'm chopping down a whole bunch of trees, let's do a little bit of a montage, like a preparation montage. Things I want to knock out pretty early in this episode. I want to, first off, mine some of these trees because I think it's cool. Grab some mangrove, but I want to find some bamboo, maybe do a little fishing and some food gathering, and find that village. So I guess we'll cut to that montage and we'll chat while we're doing it. I have been plotting for this series for quite some time now, last couple months, right? It's been a while since I've uploaded, and this is kind of what I've been doing. I want to take a different spin on this season, on this series. So it's going to be a survival let's play series, sure. But one of the things that I love about Minecraft is that it is a big sandbox game. So you can use your imagination, you can use your creativity, and do basically whatever you want to. And something that I really enjoy doing is telling stories. I like reading fantasy and sci-fi, these fun, fantastical stories, and I like kind of just brainstorming my own stories for fun. It's a passion that I have. So with this passion, what better outlet, what better medium is there than a game like Minecraft, right? That you could just build whatever you want to with tons of cool resources. And now I get to tell those stories on the internet, which is super fun through this content creation. And something that I really want to emphasize with this series, at least for now, for this first season, is that I want these stories to be applicable or to be accessible. I want everybody to be able to build things that I'm building so that they can tell the same stories that I'm telling. That it doesn't need to be any crazy mods. It can just be in vanilla Minecraft. That can be done in Bedrock or on Java Edition. So whatever you have, you can tell stories just like I can, just like any of the other YouTubers can. That might get a little complicated as the story goes on, but watch for some story elements in episodes to come in our series. I'm super excited for it. Super excited to introduce protagonists and antagonists, etc. Thanks so much for listening to this little thing and for watching the episode. And here we are. Looks like we have found a village, which wasn't luckily too far away from where we spawned. It's kind of a cute little village. There's not a whole lot going on here in like a little plains biome. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed our little resource gathering montage. Found a cool Curse of Vanishing Gold helmet from the Shattered Portal, along with some other stuff. Got a ton of bamboo. I'll show you what that's for in just a minute. One of the things I'm planning on doing with it. But yeah, if you seem to be excited about this short series as well as just the channel and everything like that, I would love it if you'd subscribe and leave a like on the video. It really supports the channel as always, and we're reaching for goals of 100 subscribers this year. So if you're willing to help us out with that, that would be super awesome. Anyway, thanks you guys. With that being said, let's find a bed here really quick and explore this village. What sort of resources do we got? What is this? Oh, it is carrots. Okay, cool. I love carrots. I think that's one of the best. Okay, so let me walk you through kind of some of the plans for this village. It actually has to do a little bit with this fletching table here. Fletchers are really nice because you can trade sticks with them to get emeralds, and it's just a good way to get started in kind of your emerald endeavors. So we're gonna build a little house coming up here pretty soon, maybe in the next episode, revolving around this guy, Fletcher. Let's see, will he trade? Nope, not with his trade here. So we'll have to go maybe reset his trades, right, to see if he'll trade us the sticks. Or trade some emeralds for the sticks. So, that's what the bamboo is for, where that comes in, because bamboo grows so fast, and you don't need much of it to make sticks. All it takes is 2 pieces of bamboo, like in your inventory like this, to make a stick, right? So if you take a stack, you get 32 sticks. And it's a little less than 32 sticks that are needed for an emerald. So maybe it's still a little expensive. I'm going to want to maximize it and, start some villager curing systems, etc. But for now, we're just going to kind of work with what we got and use some sticks. And I've got some pretty exciting plans for that as well, and for some of the buildings. We're going to do sort of a kind of a older style, Georgian, Victorian style, European type town. So we're going to leave these villagers here, but as you can see, kind of my bar down there above this leather, I'm pretty hungry. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start fish for a little bit. Fishing's a pretty good food source. I guess I can cook this up, but I want to get some other things like saddles as well as name tags, just so we can name some of these villagers here, because I don't want them to despawn. I don't want them to worry about that. What's up, little buddy? Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and, well, I guess I don't even have any string. Oh, never mind. Well, there goes that plan. But I guess we can explore the rest of the village instead and start cooking up on some of this food here. It makes me wonder, when I was coming over that hill, like right over there, that's the direction I came from, when I saw the village, it's like this great and grand, wondrous moment, and it makes me wonder if the villagers think the same thing. If it's like the Gandalf riding over the hill on Shadowfax in Lord of the Rings, the like great white light, is that what the villagers see, or do they see some more like terror as a player comes approaching their village, come to ransack everything and force them into little huts and stuff? It makes you wonder, but I think they enjoy it. Okay, this guy's actually back at the fletching table right now, so maybe let's try it over here. Let's see if we can get him to sell us what we're looking for. If we just break his workstation here and then replace it, he should claim to it again. And maybe this is only a bedrock thing. It should work, I think. I'm almost positive. There we go. See, the 32 sticks for 1 emerald is exactly what we're looking for. Well, it's not exactly what we're looking for. I think the one that I want is actually the 32 sticks for an emerald. That's good, trade number 1. And then the arrows for a second one. And I'm not sure if you can have both of them, but I feel like you can. I'll have to look at that a little bit more. Maybe right now it doesn't seem like it is. Okay, well, I guess looking at the trades here from the Fletcher, it does look like there's a 2/3 chance of getting one of these 3. So it looks like we should be able to get the sticks as well as the emeralds there. So that's a little weird. Let's switch back over to Minecraft and see what we can find. There we go. That's exactly the one we're looking for. So I might actually even just do this. Right now I can show you how helpful this is. Maybe that's a bad idea. Where's some wood? I got some more wood. Maybe we'll use some of this wood to make the sticks instead. Just because I don't want to use all of my bamboo. Like I want to plant a bunch of it. I probably don't need this many stacks though. I don't know. That's just a lot, right? That's just a lot of bamboo. Like a whole stack. Oh, that's fine. See, we got 39 there, and I used up some of my wood, but that's all right. We'll take it. So I'll just trade with this guy, because I want to lock in the trades there, and that's really good. So we got a little bit of experience there, so now we can trade that emerald back for some arrows. I'll probably hang on to it for now. Speaking of, well, 2 more things. One, my health bar down there, getting pretty hungry as well, which I know I was just talking about, but thing number 2 is my inventory. Goodness gracious. So I think step number 2 is to kind of, well, it's not to kind of, it is, it's to start some storage. Pick a spot to set up base camp, one of these homes. I'll probably just kind of move it. Yeah, see, I can't even, like, run anymore. Oh, this is cooked hot. Okay, I didn't think it was cooked. But I'll leave this up really quick. And then, yeah, I still want to think, still think I want to try, I want to get into some fishing a little bit at least, because I think it's helpful. But I don't know where we'll get some strings from without some spiders. So maybe we'll give that a shot. Maybe we'll wander into one of these caves for a little bit and see if we can find some iron and stuff. I'll get my food cooked up at least, and we'll go from there. Okay, well, here is some bamboo planted up. It's hard to know how much I want. You know, this is quite a bit, right? And they grow pretty fast. Like, look at those. Those little sprouts have already shot up already in the time that I have just been planting the rest of this bamboo. And so it's hard to know if I have a little over 2 stacks, almost 2.5 stacks. Do I place it all down and just let it grow into this huge bamboo forest that nobody can walk through, and then I just come through and chop it all down? It probably would get me a fair amount of emeralds. I'll probably want some more Fletchers even, just so I can keep kind of renewing their trades, so I'm not just reliant on that one Fletcher, who I think I've decided to name Flint, right? Because Fletchers, they work with arrows, you make arrows with flint, and, you know, etc. So I think I'm going to call him Flint. So when I get the name tag from fishing and stuff, we're going to call him Flint, our good old buddy Flint. And I haven't decided on what some of the other names would be. Look at that sunset as it finally descends over this beautiful plain that we have. That means bring on the monsters. Hopefully we can find some spiders around and not get killed too much in the process. Let me make sure my spawn point is set. I had to chop down some of these trees because I realized I was running low on wood, which is kind of annoying. But I've decided to set up shop. I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm taking this bed. You can hang on here. Decided to join Flint up in this house right here. This is where he had his home base set up. So I'm just kind of gonna move in my stuff with him since he's kind of our main focus for the next little bit. We'll go, no, I don't want to sleep through the night. I just want to reset my spawn point. I want to get some string for that fishing rod. As well, once we start getting some string, we can use that bamboo to make scaffolding, which I think is kind of a fun block that I've never really been able to work with all that much. And I want to a little bit more, like I want to get more of it started. That's why I wanted to focus on this so much. Ooh, maybe we could just follow the iron golem around and maybe, that's a lot of creepers. Well, let's go get some string. Okay, here's the plan. I'll go to sleep. Maybe okay, I will run away because of the creepers. But maybe I can go to sleep, which will stop everybody from despawning. It will kill off the zombies, and then it will kill off the skeletons as well, right? Woo, all right, well, that'll work. Yeah, I think that's good. I think if we go to bed now, they'll just leave the spider over there, I hope. Ooh, speaking of, there's actually one right here, in front of the house. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if it'll let me sleep here. Nope, didn't think so. And one more thing is that we're actually playing in hard mode. Oh, dang it, I totally died. How embarrassing is that? Ah, panic! Panic, where's my sword? Where's the iron golem when you need it, man? Okay, okay. Woo! Okay, I'm going to bed. Go to bed. That was exciting. Well, it's only like our third night in the world and we've already died, but that's all right. You know, we're just starting off strong, setting expectations, you know? That was great. Good job, guys. I definitely haven't been playing this game for the last, like, 10 years of my life. That's okay. You know, it's all got our moments, you know, all got our things. On the disappointing side of all this, that spider I killed did not actually drop any string. I'm gonna go see if that spider is still there. I could hear a skeleton burning all that bone. Thank you very much. But it might just be easier for us if we head down into the mines and the caves and the... Oh, those hit so hard, man. It's crazy. They do so much damage. My word. Hey, there's our boy Flint. And there's the other one. He's coming in to claim his new profession. Oh, perfect. Yes, let's go. Okay, let's grab some of this bamboo. Let's do it. Let's do it again. Let's try out our trick here. Make some sticks. And then, was this the one? Yeah, so he's got the arrows and the sticks. We'll trade him with this one too. Flint and bow. Do we call him bow? Maybe like the French word, like a bow and arrow. Like we could call him handsome. B-E-A-U. He's handsome. I'll have to think on that one. So we got Flint. All right, this one's Flint. Is there a way to tell the difference? No, there isn't. Okay, cool. I was gonna say if their trades were different, but no, that's the same. Okay, well anyway, I think it's time to start heading into the caves now that we've got these guys set up. Might let the bamboo grow a little bit, just so we can start trading with for some emeralds and stuff, get them a little bit more experience, and we'll hopefully get some string for these name tags. I can't believe I missed this cave right here in the middle of the village. Yeah, let's try this one out. This little one here, kind of a cute little tunnel cave. That's the technical term, you know. That's with all my caving experience, I know exactly what this is called. Do you ever get those moments where you start playing Minecraft and then you realize a couple of hours later, or maybe a couple of days later, how much you've actually done, and you forget to push the record button because you're just having so much fun? Well, here am I. I don't know if you actually can relate to any of that, but I certainly can. So let me show you what the heck I've been doing recently. First of all, fishing. I've been doing a lot of fishing. I know I mentioned some of that. I just been doing that. It's been a good way to kill some time, because two things. First one, this. I get to wait for these beetroots to grow. Oh, I just broke one that wasn't fully grown yet. Oops. Because my farmer villager will trade beetroots for emeralds. And I'll go and show you that in a minute. But thing number two is you get to wait for this to grow. Bamboo. I'm not sure how much I've explained this already, but the bamboo, I'll show you, not with this sword though. You want to use a stone sword because it just wrecks the durability. Probably break the sword, just breaking this. So every time you break a piece of bamboo like this, it obviously breaks the bamboo and gives it to you, but you can use 2 pieces of this bamboo to make sticks. And then for about 31, 32 sticks, you can trade them to Fletcher villagers, and they'll actually give you an emerald, which is pretty cool. And then of course, if you turn them into zombies and cure them, those prices will be cheaper, which is the eventual goal. But for right now, I'm kind of just settling with what I got. So I've got 2, well, 3, I don't remember, Fletchers in here who just love these bamboo sticks because, let's see, yeah, these guys right here. So this one right here, 31 sticks for an emerald, right? And then I can trade the emeralds for other things. But the reason I want the emerald so bad is for this farmer who apparently is sleeping. Because I've been leveling up his journeyman right now, because if I get him to the master level, whatever the last level is, he'll sell me golden carrots. Man, That'd be so nice just to have golden carrots right off the bat. Like I've only been playing this game mode for a little bit. I've barely even gone caving, and just to have a good, reliable source of golden carrots would be so awesome. So I'm basically just kind of working through the emeralds and stuff with him. Oh, sorry, buddy, for sorry, everybody. Sorry, excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Pardon. Anyway, so I trade. Yeah, well, I get the bamboo right here, and then I craft it into sticks, and then I give those sticks to the Fletchers, and then they give me the emeralds. Ooh, just one. Oh, that's okay. And then I take the emeralds and trade them for whatever it is that the farmer wants to get him leveled up. But that means that I have ended up with quite a lot of cookies. Let me show you this. And just a lot of food in general, right? So I've got 64 cookies, a stack of cookies, a stack of bread, potatoes, I think actually from the farm. I'm not totally sure. I've got some beetroots here. I don't know. Maybe the beetroots aren't that valuable. It's just another way to get some emeralds from this dude, but it requires a lot, and I don't have that many, and they're kind of slow. Honestly, the bamboo is a better way to go about it. So for, like an early game emerald resource, not bad. It's pretty good. And you can see I've got much more bread and then one piece of cooked cod, but I've been doing some fishing there as well. That's kind of what I've been doing. Also, I guess I forgot to mention this place. It was a lot quieter and emptier the last time, but I decided to just stick all my villagers in here, all 5 of them or whatever. The mason is back there as well, so I can still buy my bricks. Yeah, thanks. I can still buy my bricks from him, so when we start working on the manor, that'll be cool, and the big base house. But yeah, I just kind of converted this whole building into that. Anyway, so that's kind of what that's been doing. Also, one more thing. I got the cape, that common cape. That's pretty cool. I didn't have a cape before, so if you don't have it yet, go log into Minecraft up until, I think, sometime this month or later next month, I don't remember, where you can just get it just from logging in. Looks like a dirt block. It's pretty cool. But anyway, I do obviously have iron armor on, which means that I went caving and did some resource gathering, which I did. I built kind of a strip mine, got some iron and other resources and things. Anyway, so that's where I'm getting the iron swords from and things like that. So that's been pretty productive. Anyway, I think that's probably going to wrap us up for episode 1 back in Minecraft content creation. It's pretty fun stuff. This episode, we found a village. We started setting up our super awesome emerald trading bamboo farm. Did some fishing and stuff. Built our little villager hut. I'm not sure what to call that. But this, for the next episode, there's a zombie nearby, is what we're going to be fixing in the next episode. So we're going to start with, well, really my own house, but we're going to start building the town, kind of this European style town. And we're also going to start building some houses, at least for one of these guys, probably our Fletchers, at least one of our Fletchers, just because I want to get them a little bit more established in their spots. Yeah, but check this out. Fletcher Expert, pretty cool. It's got an enchanted bow. Next trade, he'll get an enchanted crossbow. I'm excited to see that, well, hopefully. Anyway, and we'll get these guys started setting up. At some point, I want to get a villager breeder as well. It just makes the, I don't know, villager trade regulating system a little bit more fluid. So that's some future plans, etc. Yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching to the end. Really appreciate it. Welcome back. It's good to have you guys. Thank you very much for the support, and I'll see you in the next one.